Hello everyone, welcome back to my video, or my channel. In today's video, we're going to be doing a craft room tour. My craft room type area is in my basement. I share it with a little TV area. If we have people over, we have a bar down here, and we also have my animals, which I can maybe show you at the end. I cleaned some of them out today, but some of them are a little messy. There's some stuff laying around, so don't mind it. But right here is my craft area, so I have a table here. I have a table back there, another one here. I have cabinets here, and I have a shelf here. And then under my leopard gecko over there, I have more ribbon. I also have boxes under there that have different signs in it. I also have my back room, which is back, sorry if you guys get dizzy, back there. So, that's where I keep all my wreaths when they're done, and I keep some other stuff. I also have one more closet upstairs on my second level of my house that I keep more of my seasonal. My Christmas stuff is all in there right now because I don't have room for it down here. And then as soon as Christmas rolls around, summer and spring florals will probably go upstairs in that closet. And then the Christmas will come down here because that's a lot of stuff. But we're gonna start over here with this 3-tier rack that I bought from Fleet Farm for about $20 on clearance, and it is labeled Patriotic, Summer, and Farmhouse because these are the 3 seasons I'm working on right now with my wreaths. I'm basically done with Patriotic, but I do a couple different things here and there. I got some foam scatter that I got from the dollar store. Some good things. I got a couple signs that I might make a wreath with, and some stars. Basically, I keep the different decorations and add-ins for that holiday in here. Right now, I have some summer stuff. I have 2 summer signs that I need to make a wreath with. I have this one that says 5 o'clock somewhere, and this other one that says summer, sand, and sun or something, with some ribbon and different little picks. And then I also been making a couple farmhouse wreaths. Just have some farmhouse ribbon down here. Don't have much left. I'll probably be changing this out pretty soon with some fall, probably gonna get in there. Patriotic will probably come down and fall will start because fall is gonna be here before we know it, even though it's only the beginning of May. This is my table that I do my filming at, my new filming, since I just rearranged this again. But this is my new filming area for my wreath tutorials and stuff. So it's on risers, those are bed risers. Right here is my bunny stuff. I have a little box and a blanket, because usually when I'm down here I let him out and he runs around, but I don't have him out right now because I don't want him hopping around while I'm walking around. I don't want to step on him because he does like to come running to you. So yes, I got this table, and I have my Chromebook here with a thing just because it has some information on it from my school. And I have this tripod that I just bought, but I need to get a piece to go for my phone. If you hear any noises, my chinchillas are very loud. I just cleaned their cage, so I give them some new toys, and they're destroying them. So yes, I bought this tripod, but I need to get the little piece to connect on here to clip on your phone. Right now it's meant for a camera, so I'm gonna buy that. I have just some boxes from different stuff that I bought recently. There's the box of the camera. Here is my cutting mat. Right here is my little filming situation right now when I'm filming tutorials, but I'm gonna be getting a different system. That one is very bad right now. I have my chair right here, and then it's got a little pillow on it because it's otherwise very uncomfortable. Right here I have my phone charger. It's just set it down there and it charges. Usually I use that when I'm just sitting down here. Sometimes I watch YouTube. Right here is my caddy with my different pliers, scissors, clippers, not nail clippers, pliers, and I got my rotary cutter in here too. I have different clips when I'm making different wreath, different things. I have my stick for my hot glue. Then I have zip ties stems and tape. So I just got some floral stems in here and some floral tape if I need to put new stem on any flowers. And I also have an extra pliers type thing. Zip ties are in here, and down here is hot glue sticks. So when I'm working with hot glue, they're easy access. This is basically my necessities when I'm making a wreath. Next thing I have here is a charger. That way if I'm filming with my phone up there and my phone's dying, I can hook up a charger to it so it doesn't die in the middle of my video. Right here I have just different dimensions for different stuff. Since I'm also a paper crafter, I have different dimensions and different notes. I have my ruler here. Usually I use it when I'm measuring out ribbons or different poofs. I have my email here. So if anybody wants to email me a picture of their wreath or a question, there is my email. This is a wood box that my grandpa makes. He used to make these before he passed away. So yes, he has a bunch of these. I have a candle up here that I usually just use to help sit my hot glue gun because it doesn't like to sit upright. I have my die cutting machine here, my Big Shot. Inside of it, I have my caddy for all my pipe cleaners. Back there, I have my airbrush and some colored pencils that are just sitting back there. I have a calendar back there with a couple dates for different events. I have Joann Fabrics coupons. And then I have my business cards in here and a calculator when I'm calculating prices, some different receipts, and then I have like a caddy or like a piece of paper here that I mark different wreaths that I sold and everything. Back there I got some envelopes. I have a different cutting mat that's real small. I have my order forms from different places I've ordered from. Right here is a plug-in for when I'm plugging my hot glue skillet and my hot glue gun. Over here on the side, I have a desktop wreath like stand. I have a couple different rulers and stuff up there. I have my light here to get me more light. Right here is where I hang a couple of my like a wreath when I'm done with it. Just when I'm looking at it and fluffing it on a different angle, I like to have it up on the wall. I do not have a full-size wreath easel yet, but I'm gonna get one soon. I got baby wipes that I use when I'm cleaning my table, some paper towel because you always need that. I have stickers under here. Then I have this not 3 drawer, it's like 10 drawer caddy thing on wheels. So it's got dies in there, adhesives and tags. I have bags and boxes, so clear bags when I'm working with paper crafting and stuff. I'm gonna have my garbage cans here, but I'm gonna move this out of the way so you guys can get in here a little bit more. Sorry if this video is kind of funky and like wobbly. I have different embellishments when I'm working with paper crafting. I have sequins and glitter in here. I have hot glue stuff, so I have a hot glue gun. I have some more hot glue, different skillet. I have some hot glue sticks in there. I have all my liquid glue or wet glue, so different Mod Podges, tacky glue, E6000. What else is in there? Elmer's glue, that kind of stuff. Tags, mostly Christmas tags when I'm working with Christmas stuff, but that's that. I have different cutting tools, so I have different cutting boards and stuff. And then down here, I have some extra cardstock that's just sits down here on the bottom. Over here, I have different folders, different craft fair events and stuff that I use, different cutouts, different sayings that I use for my paper crafting and all that kind of stuff. Here I have a binder of different ID numbers for different wreaths that I've sold and kind of stuff. I have pouches from my laminator. And then coming under the table, I have my bin of scrap paper. I have in this drawer, I have this little caddy with paintbrushes, staplers, markers, colored pencils. And here I have different cutouts, so different cutout parts that I've cut apart. Different Christmas stuff is in here, basically. And then this is just like different banners and stuff that I use for craft fairs, different signs and all that kind of stuff. Under here is just a bunch of just random stuff. This is my random bin, so I got some tape for my refill. I have different stencils for different letters when I'm making signs. Here's another caddy that not caddy, but like wood box my grandpa made. In here I keep all my wires, florist wire, that kind of stuff. Sticky notes are back here. Here's 6x6 paper pads, and back there is just some cut paper. Under here is just more random stuff. I got some different strings, some different like fluffy stuff. Some foam is back there. And here I have twine. It's different twines that I use for my tags. And then back there I got some more jute twine. And then there's my bunny stuff again. So then moving right along over here under this cart table, I have this 3-drawer system. And this one I just have what stuff I'm working on. So anything I don't want on my table. Right now I was working on some tags. Haven't got to them in a long time. I got some elastic for different journals. In here I have different beads and that kind of stuff. Don't really use that kind of stuff much. And then under here is all my paper punches. I finally got them into a drawer. So yes, that's all my paper punches. Then here's another drawer system like the one that was over here. Under here I have different paper cutters, scoreboards, that kind of stuff. Here is my laminator. In here I have, this is like different Christmas embellishments, I think, and different tags. A different little cutter, a crocodile, some scrap paper that's in smaller. Here's different corner punches. Here is my hot glue finger type things. You don't want to put them on. Here's my ATG gun, and then back there is just like my case to my airbrush and some different other little thingies. And then down here is where I keep all my paper, if it might be dark. Here is 8.5 by 11 cardstock with some Project Life cards I have in there. Here is some blank cards that I use when I'm making cards. And here's all my 12 by 12 pads. And then here is some, there's a sign. Actually, that's got to go up somewhere. When I was moving the stuff down, I forgot I put that in there. And then here's just some envelopes and different stuff that I got if I'm going to be sending out something or something. And then there's just some extra blank cardstock that's like more of a detailed cardstock that don't fit in my 8.5 by 11 organizer that you guys will see in a little bit. And under here I have just a bag of moss. I keep it in the bag because it's quite messy. So I'm just going to set that guy over there for right now. I'm going to stand up. My chinchillas are making quite a lot of noise. And then here is my floral table. It is a card table. And I just have these buckets that I get from the Dollar Tree. Those ones have handles, these ones don't. But I have all sorts of florals in here. Lots of florals. I got roses, more roses. Here's greenery back here. Here's like some falls and glittery stuff and glittery like dangly thingies. More greenery back there. I have a bucket of fall out here yet. This is like my leftover stuff. I haven't got out yet and bought a bunch yet. So yeah, this is a lot of just different florals. I had so many I needed to put them somewhere. Some roses, some hydrangeas, some daisies, some, I don't even know what these are called. Geraniums, I think. And all sorts of different stuff. Some lilies, some more roses, and then greenery back here. So yes, when it comes to Christmas time and more of a fall, most of these guys will all go upstairs into that closet. My Christmas stuff will come down here. The greenery will stay down here though, because they use greenery all year round. And then you got another box stacked on top of another box that my grandpa made for, not for me, but he just made them and he sold them. And we took some when he was like getting rid of a bunch more. So we'll start up here. Up here is just a container. Don't know what to put in it yet, but I needed a container. And then I have some candy that I eat when I'm down here. And here I just have some random stuff. I got these from the dollar store, some foam scatter. There's some toilet paper rolls in here. There's some also pots, because I thought about making a project using some of those pots. Here is my everyday ribbon when I'm making a wreath. It's all wired ribbon, so this is not, you can't really put it into a season. So like some purple, some polka dot, some red, some green, some burlap. What else is in here? Like a lot. Oh, here's some hunting stuff because I don't really like some pink. So yeah, that's all in there. Right here is my sad stash of 10-inch mesh. It was also a 6-inch mesh too, but he didn't fit in my other caddy. And then I also have some mesh tubing in here. I need to replenish my mesh, as you guys can see. I also have some more mesh tubing up here, up top of my 8.5 by 11 paper caddy. It's an organizer with the whites and to the blacks on top, red to yellow, pink to purple, green to blue, and then designer on the bottom. As I can see, this is like what I was talking about in that white caddy down under there. That's like the other stuff that doesn't fit down here. But once this starts to go and I start using this up, then that'll get moved in there. I have a cooler just laying around and a water bottle laying around. I have right here a caddy full of my blank white cards. I don't know why this is in there and this is in there and why is this in there. I've been still kind of figuring out how to organize it, but I have some sandpaper in there. This is my bunny name tag that fell off his cage I was gonna fix. And then a little thing to hang any notes on. I don't really use it though. So yeah, some white blank cardstock or card bases with envelopes, my tapes that I use. I have more tapes in that one drawer. As you can see that I said adhesives, but this is like what I use on a daily basis. And then just my tape thing. Here is my 2 steers from last year. Well, you don't really get to see the black one, but I show steers at the fair, so that's a picture of them. And then down here, I have a thing of thumbtacks, some markers, some pencils. Back there is a couple different organizers of different things. Here is my caddy of some scissors, some pens, some highlighters, and Sharpies, and then that kind of stuff is in there. I have enamel dots, and then here I have oil pastels and chipboard embellishments. And then here I have more embellishments that have sayings and words on them. I just have them in here. And then down here is my other embellishments that I have that are not really chipboard or sayings. They're more like There's some flowers. Here's like a dragon. Here's like a little kitty cat or cat. Here is a train. So I use these when I'm making cards. And then on the bottom, I have blank ephemera. And this has got some library card notebooks or like little slots and different like blank things that you can use when you're making journals and journaling cards. And then over here, I have my washi tape stand. I don't really use washi, that's why it's kind of shoved in the corner. And then here I have a thing when I go shopping. If I have any change left, I put it in there and I use that. I just bring that up to my room when it gets full. And then I have this Lazy Susan that I made from the dollar store using 2 cake pans and some marbles. And I use it for my crinkly cutter scissors, like my funky scissors, some watercolor pens, this little thing that's got my little knife things in it. And then I got this thing with some like little stencil or like little things that you can like stab to cardboard and kind of stuff. And then I got some liquid tape and some foam dots, some tags and some other tags. Here is my Dollar Tree Lazy Susan that I use for my painting stuff. So I have painting stuff and paintbrushes, all that kind of stuff, and more paint palettes and paintbrushes on top. Here is just my little gem things that I use when I'm working with my guinea pig that I've been making for quite the time now. I need to get this thing done. It just lays around and I get bored after a while. I do one color and then I get bored, so then I leave it. So hopefully I get that done soon. And this is all on top of a white 6-foot table. Underneath the 6-foot table, I have my like half rolls of 21-inch mesh. So when I'm done with using a roll, if it's not completely gone, I set it back here. Back there's just some scrap stuff. There's some like foam boards, some different things that are not really that important, that I don't really use that often, rarely. Here is my brand new 21-inch mesh in just this like plastic container. So it goes all the way back there, as you can see, all the way back to the wall. I have this little shelf thing. It's a 2-part shelf. It's supposed to be like a real tall shelf, but I split it in half. Up here I have my 10-inch mesh that are half a roll. Some foam blocks in here. I have some non-wired ribbon, so I don't keep it by holiday because I don't have that much stuff. But yes, so this has just got a lot of just everything in here. So every holiday is in here, besides Christmas, because Christmas has its own one. Here's some fall stuff to add into wreaths, different scarecrows and that kind of stuff. And then I have this 3-drawer thing that's empty, and I need to figure out what to put in it. One day I'll figure something out. I have some willow grapevine or willow wreath forms back there and a foam wreath form back there up on top. I'm gonna move my chair out of the way so I can get around here. And then right here on the side of the table is my wired wreath forms. I have a couple Dollar Tree ones and a couple heart ones that also came from the Dollar Tree, as you can see. Right here I have my water and vinegar solution. If I ever spill paint or anything, it helps bring it out so well. It is amazing. I also use that when I'm cleaning animal cages, but not that same bottle. Then I have this cubicle thing that I have. This is just like a bunch of just different like scrap ribbon. So if I accidentally cut a wrong size or something, I put it in here and I'll eventually use it. Like this one, I cut too many bumblebee ones when I was making my bumblebee wreath. And that kind of stuff. I also have tulle in here. So yeah, just some like already cut ribbon. I don't want to throw it away because I can eventually use it in some kind of a wreath. So that just stays on top. And then I have these ones. So this is all ink. There's ink, and then there's my ink blocks, or stamping blocks when I'm stamping. And there's just some tracer things there. And then all my stamps are in here. I have the wood on one end and rubber on the other end over here. Here is all my acrylic paint when I'm working with my airbrush, since it needs some special paint. Here are some birds that I use if I ever make a wreath with a bird in it. Rarely ever does that happen. And then down here is all sewing stuff, so sewing thread and needles and different stuff like that. And then I have these snap-on containers that I have different paper ephemera from different paper packs that were cut apart. So I have them all labeled. This one's labeled different folders, and this one's just got some Christmas stuff in it. That kind of stuff. And there's also some pots back there that I use, but they just sit back there because I don't use them very often. And then right here I have this little shelf thing with my 6-inch mesh. I don't have that much of it, but I have some Xmas ornaments, Christmas ornaments in here. Just little mini ornaments that you can get from the Walmart. These all came from Walmart. There's a lot of different ones in here, like hats, little like snowflakes, lights, poinsettias, snowmen. These are kind of cool. Little penguins, that kind of stuff is in there. Some pine cones on top. Here's pine cones that are on sticks already. So they're already on wood floral sticks. So those are just in that container. Here's my burlap in there. I have some mesh tubing in there. Large Christmas stuff. So different like ornaments and stuff in there. I have felt and foam paint brushes, like large paint brushes if you ever need to paint something really big. And then there's some extra stuff in here. It's just a bunch of random stuff that I don't really use that often. And then here is Halloween stuff. So I got different spiders, eyeballs, skulls, bats, you name it. It's probably in here for Halloween. And then Easter stuff is in here. So mostly Easter eggs and different Easter stuff that you would see in an Easter egg wreath or an Easter wreath. There's some bunnies on there. And then I have these 3 containers that are underneath my leopard gecko, and they just have some containers of ribbon for different seasons that I'm working on right now. So I have summer, patriotic, and fall and Halloween, because that's going to be coming up pretty soon. Have to make a couple orders from different shops to start getting stuff for these wreaths, because before you know it, I'll be working on fall and Halloween, and it's not even June yet. But you know, when you're a crafter, you have to work ahead of the seasons. So yeah, so there's different fall, just like some summer, lost for words. And then under here is all my boxes. So this has got different, I'll actually open it for you guys. Very not arranged. It's not very organized, but it's fine. I can find it. So it's just got different embellishments for different holidays. So I have like this thing, and I take roses off of it for Valentine's Day. This Easter egg thing I got for free from Joann's. Some different like these things for St. Patrick's Day. Some picks for Christmas. A couple pre-made bows that I don't know where they came from for like the patriotic wreath. Some skulls. Different ghosts for Halloween. Different hearts down there for Valentine's. Some bunnies over there for Easter. So just all types of different like add-ins that you would use for a wreath. And then this is my box. It's got hay on it for my guinea pigs. I need to brush that off since their cage is right up here. I have this, and I have it organized so I can put all the different signs per holiday. So I start with Valentine's Day. Well, actually I start with winter, but I don't have any winter. Then it goes Valentine's, Easter, spring. Got some spring stuff down there, some summer signs in here. I have patriotic going on in here, Halloween, Thanksgiving is down there, and then I have Christmas as well in here, organized, so that way if I need to figure out the season, I have them already. So yes, that's just down in there. And now I'm gonna just turn the camera off quick. I'm gonna go into the back room and I'll show you what that looks like in 2 seconds. Okay, I'm in the back room now. Excuse the mess. My dad, this is like our back room, so it's not really all mine. I can't take up the whole basement, but in here I just have this thing came with our house already. It's like cement, like bench thingy. My dad uses it for his work clothes, but I have some caddies or containers in here that I use when I change out the holidays. As you guys can see under my leopard gecko, I had like summer, patriotic, and fall, I think. But when it comes closer to Christmas, I'll have Christmas. I'll probably need a bigger bag thing, but I have like Easter in here. I have Valentine's and St. Patrick's in there. And then I also have, what's in here? Winter. So different winter ribbons in here. These little snowmen guys are so cool. The burlap, I love the way that looks. But yes, so I just switched these out. I didn't have any more room in my craft area, so I couldn't really put them back there. But I'm going to show you my wall of wreaths now, because this is where I store all my wreaths. You guys are probably wondering, where do all the wreaths that you make in all your videos end up if they're not sold yet? And that is my wreath wall, which is right here. It is a wall in our basement. It is drywall, so I just have thumbtacks in it. But yes, this is where I keep them. I actually have a thing here. I made this. The other day when I went to Joann's, you can make an online order, and they were giving, when you ordered, you got some Easter stuff from Easter, because obviously they were closed because of this coronavirus, so they couldn't really give it away then. So I made that. It turned out very bad, but it's fine. But I have this caddy in here when I'm making, when I'm taking pictures of like different wreaths. So I have different tags in here if it's a custom order, if it's sold already, and that kind of stuff. So that I know. And I have some tags. I have some chalkboard so I can write prices when I'm taking pictures for my Facebook page. So I got some chalk for that and different tags when I'm working with the pricing. I have this caddy right here, another box my grandpa made, and this is where I keep all my grapevine wreaths. I only have 3 left, but I have an order on its way with 17 of them from Joann Fabrics. If you guys didn't see my last video of my Joann haul, I was talking about how I got on at Joann Fabrics, their 18-inch grapevine wreaths were only $2.99, originally $6.99. So I picked up 17 of them, an odd number because then I could get free shipping. But yes, this is my my wall. So I just have the prices and the different like theme or like the holiday. That way, if someone's asking for a price and I can't think of it right away, I don't have to take the wreath off the wall. It'll be already listed. So yes, like that one is sold already, so I have a tag. But yeah, this is where I keep all my wreaths. Is down there. I have a Christmas one because I started working on Christmas. But then yes, I also have 2 more up there. And yeah, so you guys, if you guys like this video and like the tours, let me know. I can maybe do a tour of something else. I have a craft room upstairs. Craft closet upstairs. It's not that crazy, but it's awesome to look at because it's not very organized because I just keep just stuff in there for different seasons that I'm not working on right now. But if you guys want to see that, let me know. I'll be happy to do a video like that. But until then, you guys, I hope you like these kind of videos. I enjoyed filming it. I thought it was pretty fun. I like to watch and see what other people's craft or wreath rooms look like, because it's pretty fun, just to see how mine is, and I get different ideas on how to pack stuff. But until then, you guys, make sure you give this video a like, comment down below, tell me how your day is going, or night, or whatever time of the day you're watching this. And until then, you guys, stay tuned to my next video. I don't know what it's gonna be. Probably I have a couple things in the mail coming, so hopefully I could do another haul or an unboxing from like Amazon I have coming, and stuff like that. But until then, you guys, goodbye.